What is going on, guys? Fitcho here, and welcome back to the Fitcho Crew. It is round number 8, the Austrian Grand Prix, and it is pissing it down here in qualifying. It's going to be a very interesting session. I have done some dry running. I think I did a 1:11, and the practice times, that would have put me about 6, which is actually rather surprising considering we are in the Toro Rosso with the Renault power unit, I should say. And obviously this is a very power-orientated track. I predict we're going to struggle here, but it is full wet conditions. It's going to be interesting. Of course, I'm going to be running the lowest downforce setting possible, so 1-1 wings, but let's push on into qualifying. Let's see what we can do with these very tricky conditions. Coming up to the line, where are we going to qualify? P4! Yes! Get in! We were struggling for the majority of that session, but it was drying up towards the end, and we were pretty much last man to cross the line there. I think we crossed the line to start our lap with about 3 seconds left. We've gone and put it on P4. I'm actually really happy with that. We've got Daniel Ricciardo from the sister team in front of us, and the two Mercedes, of course, in front of us. We beat both Ferraris, both Williams. Where is Fernando Alonso? Actually down in 12th. He's had a shocker of a session. And of course we've out-qualified our teammate down in 13th. We were really struggling that session. A lot of our laps were putting us P8 and we'd just keep falling back down. Then we'd go P8 and fall back down. And it was constantly changing the track conditions. And I just timed that perfectly to be the last man to cross the line. And that has paid off. And we're going to be starting the Austrian Grand Prix from P4. Let's get into the race. Here we are in Austria, and it is dry for race day, thank God. Those wet conditions around here with the low downforce setup were really tricky, but thank God it is dry. Let's have a look at the race strategy. It's going to be a 3-stop, and it's saying I don't have to use the prime tires. That's a little bit glitchy. I'm not sure what is going on there. That doesn't quite make sense, because it's saying I can do about 7 to 8 laps on the options. But then it goes on lap 21 I pit for options, to 36 at the end, so that's probably meant to be a prime stop. A little glitch there on the graphic, and I can switch and look at the primes. I think I'm going to start on the options, so I'm assuming that last stop's actually going to be a prime. A little bit of a glitch there. But without further ado, let's get into the Austrian Grand Prix. Here we are, on the grid. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Lights out and away we go in Austria. Oh, the back end got a little bit away from us there. And we are being mugged off by Fins, and Bottas has cut the corner there. And we squeezed through that gap between the two Fins there. And we've held into 4th place, which is pretty good. A bit of a gap to the 3 in front, a bit of a gap to the trailing pack behind. But we're going to put our heads down, see if we can catch Ricciardo and these Mercedes. I don't think we're going to be able to catch the Mercedes, but Ricciardo, hopefully we can catch him. He's going to struggle to stay on the back of those Mercedes. We've got Bottas now on the back of us, so it's going to be a tricky task to catch our compatriot. Here comes Bottas down our outside. And we've gone spearing right off the circuit there, and now he's going to our inside. I just got the braking all wrong there. And there goes Valtteri Bottas up our inside. He's not giving me much space here on the outside, but he's giving me enough space. We're going to try and switch back him here. Oh, we get the tail out a little bit, trying to put the power down. But the Mercedes engine in that Williams is too good. We're going to jump into slipstream. Can we make a move down the inside here? Yes, we can. Up the inside. He's going to hold it right around the outside. A little bit of contact there, but we get the move done into 4th. Here comes Valtteri Bottas going to our outside. We're not going to give him much space. Like he tried to squeeze us out last lap. We're going to run him out of room on the exit. And we hold on to the position, but DRS is now enabled. We're onto the DRS straight. And now he's going down our outside. We can't do much but throw it back up the inside. Try and squeeze him out a bit. He's held it quite nicely around our outside. He's still there. Still there. I'm going to have to yield this position into this corner, I think. Actually, no. I've got the downforce. No, I don't have the grip to go around the outside. I thought for a minute I might be able to, but I just couldn't quite hold it around the outside there. And now we've got his compatriot Raikkonen right behind us. This is going to be tricky as we butcher that corner a little bit. Probably not completely legal leaving the throttle pin there, but we got away with it. And here goes Raikkonen up our inside, and it looks like another car is going to get boxed in right behind us there. I can't tell who that is. We try and go right around the outside of Raikkonen, and we do so successfully. The other car there is Felipe Massa. Another car we're going to struggle to keep behind us when he does come to pass us soon. Yeah, shortly is the word I'm looking for. But it looks like Raikkonen and Bottas were Massa were battling back there. Yeah, Raikkonen and Massa, there we go. They're battling behind us. That gives us a little bit of a chance to hopefully break the DRS here and get out of danger, but I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that, as that Ferrari and then Williams are pretty quick here. And Raikkonen has just bullied us out of a position there up the inside of the penultimate corner, but we do get DRS, but we've got Massa going up our inside. We're forcing him right across. And now I'm in a tricky situation here around the outside of Massa. Because Massa was attacking us, we couldn't try and get back past Raikkonen. That's another position we've lost, down to 6 now. Oh, I've got Massa going up our inside as we're trying to get into the pit lane. That was a very awkward situation there, as I've been called into the pit lane by the team. It's the end of lap 5, quite early, but I'm going to trust my team here. That looks like the Mercedes crew have just been out for a pit stop, so it looks like I'm on the same strategy as one of the Mercedes. And it looks like we're going on to another set of super soft tyres. I'm guessing we're going to get to about lap, hopefully about 14. That's what the strategy said, but I'm not sure when the team's going to call us in. I guess we're going to find out. That's Felipe Massa coming right out of the pits in front of us. Going to jump into his slipstream. Pull to the inside up towards turn 2. And that is Raikkonen. So Raikkonen has stayed ahead of us in the stops. A bit squirmish under acceleration there. But Massa's going to come back at us. Or is he not? Oh, there's contact between Raikkonen and Kobayashi there, I think. I saw Kobayashi a bit sideways and a puff of smoke, like they made tie-to-tie contact. But there goes Massa. Absolutely nothing I could do there, as he goes a lot slower into turn 1 than I thought he would. Let's get in this slipstream. Hopefully we can pull. Hopefully this will pull us back past him. If not, I'm going to try and get it done under the brakes. Up the inside. We're going to run really, really wide. Squeeze him right out. And we get the move done. As now we've got Romain Grosjean to contest with here. We're going to try and launch ourselves up Roman's inside. Is Felipe going to follow us? Felipe gets caught. That is good. Oh! Raikkonen and Chilton have just made contact. Raikkonen has just taken Chilton right out of this race. I am not sure what happened there. Surely Raikkonen's got some sort of damage from that contact, but Chilton just went spearing off to the left. They clearly made heavy contact there. I wonder if Raikkonen got a penalty or anything for that. Oh, there goes Felipe Massa up our outside into turn 2. Gonna squeeze him out. He can't get the move done around our outside. But he's gonna have DRS down this straight. Is he going to go for it in turn 3? He's going up, out, inside. I'm getting a wheel in the grass. Try and switch back him. But I don't get the power down. Don't have the grip there. I can't quite get it. And I've run a bit wide. Felipe Massa has got us for 6th place. And I'm being called to pit on lap 10. That's a very early stop, but I'm going to trust the team here. I'm just going to listen to what they have to say. I'm going to follow their strategy, and I'm going to be entering the pit lane at the end of lap 10. Seems like a very odd strategy. It seems very early to stop. If you remember looking at the strategy before the race, they said lap 14, but I reckon I just saw a Mercedes guy walking back into the garage. So I think one of the Mercedes cars is on this same strategy, so it can't be that bad a strategy, I guess, if Mercedes are on it. But I'm really not too sure right now. Up the inside of Esteban Gutierrez, squeeze him out, moved on, back into the points. End of lap 16 and back into the pits we go. It seems rather early to be in the pit lane again, but this is when the team has called us in. I'm just going to trust the team here. The tire deck was starting to get bad again on that last lap. I think the low downforce setup that we are running is wearing out the fronts a lot more, because I'm having to put a lot more steering input in to actually get the car to turn. So that's wearing out the fronts very, very quickly, and we're going through our tires a lot quicker than I would like, and that's causing us to make a few extra stops. That's a slow-moving Eric. Oh, oh my god, I'm so stupid. Ericsson just... Oh, what? I've got a penalty for a severe collision with Gutierrez. Yeah. I may have fucked up a little bit there. That's sort of completely on my head there, I think. I got caught out by the slow-moving car. I think my teammate sort of swerved across the slow car swerved across in front of me. Then I clipped my teammate, then I spun, and then I backed out into oncoming traffic. And I think I hit Gutierrez, which wasn't the best thing to do. I think I'm going to put that down to the fact that it's about 11:30 at night when I'm recording that. That's just a stupid mistake there from me, to be honest. Just a stupid mistake. Just wanted to get going again. I was too anxious to get going. I just didn't even think about the oncoming traffic and just backed straight out to keep going. That was stupid. Well, Maldonado's going slowly. Yes, I am going to get that nose in there. That was very aggressive, but Maldonado was going very, very slowly after letting off the gas. Oh my god, I've been watching too much IndyCar. But letting off the throttle to let Rosberg go, and I managed to capitalize on that. But it looks like Rosberg's pulling off into the pits. Not that it really affects us. We're now right on the back of Romain Grosjean. We've got the DRS. Of course, this is 2014, so they are running the Renault engine in that Lotus, so this shouldn't be too difficult an overtake. Get in that slipstream. Slipstream. There's no space on the inside. I wanted to go to the inside there, but there just wasn't any space. I've had to go the long way, and into turn 2 we go. Under brakes. Move is done and dusted. Up into 17th now. What the hell was that? The computer took control of my car and it just shut itself and just stopped coming into the pit lane. Well, that was interesting to say the least, but there you go. Ricardo's ahead of Rosberg at the front of the pack, but there we go. We've been to the pits for another set of prime tires. That should be, yep, that was our last stop of the race. We're going to the end from here. Where can we finish? We're well out of the points at the moment. I doubt we're going to get back into them, so let's see if we can. That will be the goal, but I don't think we're going to. But I'm going to put my head down and see what I can do. We've got Sutil right in front of us. We've only got like 2 more laps to go because I am a lap down, and I've got a 5-second penalty. I'm not going to pull out 5 seconds on Sutil, but I'm going to have some fun for the last couple laps and have a bit of a battle. Try and get past Adrian. Let's see what I can do. Have a bit of fun. This race has really turned to shit. We're going to finish this race in 15th place. I don't think Maldonado's within 5 seconds of us, so it's been a bad race. But Sutil, no, Sutil was not going slowly. I was going too fast. Oh, another stupid mistake. Here we go. This is our last lap, and we're right on the back of Adrian. Can we make a move on him? Up into turn 2. We're going to go for it late under the brakes. Up the inside of turn 2. Let's try and squeeze. Oh! Squeeze him out. Lose the back end. Lose the position. Now we've got Raikkonen. Meanwhile, Lewis Hamilton's. Oh! That was a bit dog. I sort of boxed Raikkonen in there, that was a bit of a dick move. But he's kept his front wing. And now he's right behind us. Wanting to get past. I don't think he's under threat from anyone behind. Oh, the back end. I don't think Raikkonen's under threat from anyone. He's going up our inside. Oh, we've mugged him off right around the outside, and we're gonna get spun into the last corner. Oh. Oops.
5 seconds added to our race time. We've been given a 5-second penalty for causing a collision.
My bad. Sums up my race, doesn't it, really? Oh, what? Fernando Alonso, he finished 9th, well, but DNF'd, but he doesn't get points for that, but he's classified in the top 10, but doesn't get points. That is stiff. But Lewis Hamilton has won the Austrian Grand Prix from Valtteri Bottas getting a surprise second there, then Nico Rosberg and Daniel Ricciardo just off the podium, then you've got Kimi Räikkönen, Felipe Massa, Jenson Button, Sebastian Vettel, and then I'm going to skip Alonso and Kevin Magnussen rounding out the points. No points for Alonso, as I took him out at the last corner by accident. That was my mistake. I sort of cocked that race up pretty bad. We look a little bit further down. We are in 19th place with 5 pit stops. 19th place with 5 pit stops, 1 lap down. But Marcus Ericsson ended 4 laps down, and then Vern and Kobayashi 2 laps down. I had 10 seconds worth of penalties in the end. Gutierrez had 5, and Ericsson had 5. That was a race to forget, to say the least. Just some stupid mistake from me, really. It's 11:35 now at night on a Friday night. Probably wasn't the smartest time to record this, but this is the only time I have available to record it, and still have it edited to go out on Sunday when you'll be seeing this. So I guess this is probably the best track for this to happen, where I'm gonna be in my worst state, as in I'm tired and stuff, because this was a track. Maybe Monza, but this was a track that we were never really going to do well at due to its high-speed nature. But no points. Let's have a look at the championship standings now. We have fallen down to 9th place. We have been jumped by Felipe Massa. If we look further up, Bottas has jumped Alonso. Other than that, everything has stayed the same in the championship. Nico Rosberg is leading it by 12 points from Hamilton. Then you got the 2 Ferraris, and etc, etc. Let's have a look at the Constructors' Championship. Everything is exactly the same as after the last race. We are still in 5th. It goes Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, Williams, then us. So we are currently ahead of McLaren, which is actually pretty nice. But that is all for today. I hope you guys have enjoyed watching me do some stupid stuff. But if you have enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like. If you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.